Choose wisely.
Holy Grail Toys is the ultimate destination for rare action figures, exclusive merch, and collector-grade drops. And now, taking pre-orders for the Bandito 112 scale action vehicle from Odd Frog Entertainment, releasing in 2026.
You have chosen wisely.
HolyGrailToys.com.
The Sarlacc Digest, the long-running live stream podcast digesting Star Wars topics for over 1,000 years. Join them for all the latest news, rumors, and theory crafting with none of the drama or the bullcrap. Live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube. And don't forget the Sarlacc Toy Chest, covering all the newest Star Wars toy releases and news from Hasbro, Hot Toys, Jakks Pacific, and more. Live every other Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Be there and keep it nerdy.
PlasticNews.com. All the latest from Hollywood. Toys. Gaming. Comics. And anything pop culture. PlasticNews.com. Don't forget the IQ. PlasticNews.com.
What's up, everyone? Welcome in. It is Wednesday, November 26th. That means that tomorrow you're going to get fat while you're eating turkey and gravy and potatoes and whatever else. And hey, if you don't, well, then you should just find something to eat that makes you fat. Welcome. This is Toy Box Chronicles, the 26th of November. And you have just stepped into one of the sexiest podcasts in the toy industry of all time. I'm your lovely, gorgeous, sexy host, Chet Maddox. Alexander Storm, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
I am doing well. Mr. Fig of the Furies, welcome in, sir. How are you doing?
Doing awesome, guys. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. And then we got Skelly here. He looks like he is going through some technical difficulties because he's muted and his camera is off. So someone is attacking him, I think.
Yes, but I am here.
Oh, he's not being attacked anymore. He's not being attacked.
Yeah. No, I was attacking some pizza, brother.
Oh, nice. Good
There
stuff.
we go.
Look, we have a crazy show for you. We have a lot of things to get through, multiples. We're going to try to cram this in. So we appreciate the comments. Keep them coming in. We are going to be a little bit more specific on the comments that we go through tonight, but we are watching them. So stay tuned, kick back, relax, throw your feet up on your mom's favorite couch, and we'll be right back.
What's up, chat?
What's up? Hang on. You guys keep going. I'm going to dismiss myself real quick. I got tech problems.
No worries, man. This is how the show works. You know how the technical issues go, but we're gonna keep powering through it. Give him a second. Scully is actually driving 115 miles per hour to make it to the show, guys. So think about that dedication every week. And we're gonna start off the one thing. If you don't know by now, please subscribe, like, and furthermore comment. Make sure you're doing that. And tonight, let's get
Is
these
this better?
There you go. He's back on. He's back on.
Hey, it doesn't sound like I'm yelling into nowhere. I'm gonna talk to Steve after this. So hopefully you guys heard everything I said in the beginning, or we could just start all over again.
Exactly. Well, we've got we got some things tonight. Tonight is our pre-Black Friday sale. I know a lot of people out there have been asking, hey, man, where did I get the best deals? Well, guess what? The guys at Toy Box Chronicles is going to let you know where to get the best deals, you know?
Sure.
And I know.
Commander Bly, I have no idea. Steve stole my glasses. He fucked up my mic. I don't know what it is.
He's throwing that through. But yeah, we're definitely gonna try to get this out for you guys so you guys know the best figures. So we're gonna kind of blow through this because there's a lot of figures out there, and we wanted to make sure we got the best ones for you guys. Now, the criteria is if they were junk, we did not put it on this list.
That is correct. And first and foremost, again, thank you to everyone who has been a member of the Shadow Nose Network. We appreciate you. Again, thank you so much. Everything helps. So whoever's on this list, we appreciate you. And more, something else too is that Commander Bly being here for 8 months
Absolutely
is a little wild. It's a little wild. Sorry. With that out of the way, make sure you like, subscribe, follow, thumbs up, and everything else. Let's get into it though.
Let's go. Early Black Friday figure sales. That's right. But we throw in some extra things that you consider to be toys in here tonight. So we'll run down the list and everything. And there's a lot of lists. Look, we've been ignoring the wrestling fans. Well, we're not going to ignore you. We're going to give you some stuff out tonight. Want to make sure you can actually see all the things on the screen. We've got, they've got You Can't See Me getting ready to retire Mr. John Cena.
Did you wear? I thought you didn't get a picture of the figure that's on sale.
Yeah, there's a picture of the figure that's on sale. It's right there, man.
Where is it?
Yeah, well, you have
can't see him.
I can't.
Yeah, he's there. He's there. Don't worry, you won't be able to see him anymore. Not on WWE. But look, this is the Ultimate Edition. They are normally right around the part about $35. This figure's dropped down to $24. This is the best version of the figures that Mattel makes. Is the Ultimate ones. They have a standard line, but this comes with a little bit more accessories and everything, and they actually look like the actual wrestlers. A little bit more on that. So. Just a blank rectangle. And then from there, I've known this other one that's kind of rolling out. Is that we've got the you've got Rey Mysterio, and he's got the lowrider. Now, I wasn't going to put this on a list, but I've been hearing that this is an extremely popular item. What do you think, Scully?
It is. You are absolutely correct, man. I've actually seen this vehicle done in many toy shots before. A lot of people have been using this vehicle just for like background or using other figures beside the wrestling figures to put them in it. I've seen so many, and it's a dope size. The figures actually fit inside, and if they don't fit, you can still place it or proportion it in a way that it just looks like it's about the same scale. So it matches really well with 112 figures, man. So yeah, this is a great steal here.
Absolutely. Fig, you know any wrestling figure collectors out there?
Yeah, I know a few, especially like the Undertaker's a big one, a big popular one. But I know a couple guys that will probably get all these on sale for sure, especially the John Cena. I know one individual. So yeah, it's good prices. And then again, the accessories on all these, even if you don't collect wrestling, they have some cool accessories, so they're worth a pickup in that regards too.
Absolutely. I already know, Chet. We've always said the Ultimate figures are the one to grab. They actually are looking pretty good. You've got over here too another Ultimate Edition, but this is a Monday Night War one with Lex Luger, and this one comes with several belts. and a couple of hands and everything else. Again, it for $17, drop down from 34. It's worth the price of admission to get that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then they've
Oh
got AEW Unrivaled figures. Now, here's the problem with this. This is Jazzware. A lot of times this is showing up over at Ross or any discount stores. And from what I understand, I just heard Tony Khan saying that he had somebody ask him about the figures and what his relationship with Jazzware was, and he kind of danced around it. And I've heard rumors that they might not actually hold that license any longer for AEW, so they might be looking for a new home. But at $19, get a deluxe figure, you can't really complain about that. John Moxley. So again, anybody that collects the Jazzware figures?
No, not me. I don't.
Not I.
But wasn't this also an exclusive, or was that
Yes.
something else?
It is a Walmart exclusive. Yes,
it
it
was,
is.
right? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man, that it actually dropped down on price like this for an exclusive. Like, wow.
Or probably because it's holding up a lot of room on the freight dock. And $19 again. But if you're into wrestling figures, head to Ross because there's a bunch of figures.
There's a ton. Yeah.
Yeah. And at good prices. I think right. $5.99, $7.99. They were decent prices if you're into them.
Something like that, yeah. I will say just a quick side note. Like I did buy this lowrider just because it's the car.
Yeah.
And you got to have that if you do any kind of photography.
Yeah. And it does have hydraulics. It kind of goes up and down everything. So it's fully representative. So if you're looking in for look, $27 is worth it for the car.
And I actually like Rey Mysterio. So
true.
It's perfect. Yeah.
That's true.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go on. More wrestling figures right here. Well, here's the thing. Look, now there's the people wonder at $36, this is really a deal. This figure with Mr. Hulk Hogan, unfortunately, we all know what happened early year. There's a good chance that this ultimate figure is probably going to go up in pricing. So if you're going to pick up a figure, this is probably smart just for you to do that. And again, we have to repeat the Lex Luthor one because it's a deal so good that you got to see it twice to have both belts and everything. And then, again, another AEW figure. Thank you, B-Sum. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. And also a member for 1 month. Appreciate that. AEW, Mr. Ricky Starks. Look, again, this is the packaging that I think is the problem with it. But at $9, if you need a background character Scully, I know you're using that in photos, right?
Oh yeah.
Same thing too. We got Fig and Chet. You guys are both taking photos. Can you really pass up on a $9 figure?
No, I think because you could use it as fodder. It does photograph. The AEW figures aren't as glossy as Mattel's, so they do photograph a little bit better. But it's good background. I mean, you could pick up, use them as like fodder, like they would in wrestling, anyways.
Yeah, true. So, all right, so on with the wrestling figures, we're going to go to McFarlane because believe me, there's a lot of places now. Two distinct things. Forgot to tell you guys, if you see it in red, that is actually from Amazon. Blue is Walmart. So just to let you guys know on that one. So
hey, I thought we weren't gonna cover the unnecessary jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I thought we weren't gonna cover the unnecessary stuff.
Now, there's a reason for some of this stuff because again, CS the director, a couple of our guys we know out there are into McFarlane figures, so that's why he made the list, is because our fandom actually, some of the guys are there. So just wanted to let you, we just put some clarity on that one. But here, and also look, some of the prices. Look, if you're looking for this and you're in, pretty soon McFarlane is not going to have that license.
Yeah.
So it's right now it's the time to make sure that you're jumping into it. But they've got the Duke Thomas version of the Dark Knight. That's for $13, and not a bad price. And it's down 31%, so that's working out pretty well for you. You've got Dr. Fate. Now, this was from the Black Adam movie, but this is a very good Dr. Fate, and it comes with the flight stand. That's $12.86 or $12.96, somewhere in there. And then right here, if you're into the Batmobile, a lot of people want the one with Lucius Fox. But look, if you're a customizer and you actually want to do the tumbler, you can paint this yourself if you want to, or you can keep it in camo mode. But $27.26 is not a bad price. It's pretty good there for McFarlane.
That's actually a great price for the vehicle.
Yeah, and again, if you're into G.I. Joe or something, it fits in the background, right?
Yep.
All right, and then now we're going to some of the weirder ones. Kingdom Come version of the Superman. That's at $23.99. All right, now prepare yourself, gentlemen, because the weird stuff is coming.
Oh man.
So-
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
McFarlane actually went into some different ones. If you're into the Batman animated one, this is the actual. He's got something that's actually a lockup from and it's a black light edition. So I don't know. He's kind of getting weird in this. He's got Intergram, the demon, created by Jack Kirby, by the way. That's for $23.99. I love Batman, but this figure looks like yeah. Now look. I know one or two guys out there. I'm not going to throw their names out. They're not in this group. I'll tell you that. What's going on, Meeks? But they are into these patina figures. I don't know why, but I know a couple of guys into them. And at $23.99, it beats what they're kind of selling with the box and everything. You can display this on a box. Not well for the open box collection.
It still looks like trash.
Yeah, it does.
So there's no point in buying it.
It does. Now, here's the last one that we've got in for McFarlane. Well, last for this list is that the kaiju. Look, I'm
into this.
I didn't like the movie, but a lot of people love how big this figure is.
I've seen it at Target. This thing is massive.
Yeah, it is.
For $27, like that's cool background, and then also like your Godzilla figures or whatever. I mean, this is, you can use this like weird.
If you literally have a character you want Godzilla to whip his ass, this is the character that you get.
Yeah,
bro, all I'm gonna say
it's the only one that's gonna do it.
Bro, if people don't pick up these figures at these prices, they ain't freaking selling, bro. Like that's it. Like that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
They're just gonna drop until eternity, bro. Like that's it.
That's true. Yeah.
Or we'll see them in their other life at Ross and Ollie's.
Yes. I was gonna add the kaiju, like for a Warhammer fan, you could make that like a demon because he's so big.
There you go.
That would be kind of cool. You could utilize that. So, and for that price and that bigger figure, that's cool. And then the other thing, that first figure in the line, is this Fortnite or DC? That's just what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the vibe I got. But anyways,
what's going on? Tripping with Toys has popped in. Yeah. Again, but hey, we're giving the fans what they want.
Is so right. This is
CS the director. We love you, brother. This is for you. Right here, we go to Star Wars Black, but not just Black series. Some vintage collection and some helmets. Because we did. If you go over to the, if you're a channel member, you were able to see the Bandito Radio action figure frequency episode that we record only for channel members or Bandito Radio that we did on helmets. So we got a couple of these rolling. Now here's the better stuff, guys. We're rolling into the good stuff that people want. We've got the Black Series Darth Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and General Grievous 3-pack, $51, down from $79. Still a good deal. 36% down is not too bad. Here's where I thought this was really made the money right here. Emperor Palpatine with his throne.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was a thing, and I might have to buy this.
Yeah. $37.99. Even for the throne, it's worth it. Just accessory,
Can I interject here on that?
Go right.
Palpatine. So this, I'm pretty sure this is the re-release of this.
Yes.
And the robes on it, unfortunately, are not that great. There was a big uproar when this first re-release came because the original one was so pricey. They really cut back on this version of the robe. So it's still a great price. If you don't have it, the throne's awesome. You can buy a cheap Palpatine and switch them out, like archive version. So it's still worth it, but I just felt like that's primitive info for people who don't know, because you'll see like promo shots and you'll actually get the robe in hand and it's pretty rough.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that a major corporation that makes billions of dollars is skipping out on this?
I mean, that's pretty much where we're at, brother. I know, mind blown.
Wow, I can't believe they're doing that.
I'm blown away right now. I'm gonna need a minute.
The hologram series failed, but if you're gonna pick up a couple of holograms, this Darth Vader is one that should be picked up. And at $19, not only do you get the character, I have one of them. I have the Suka one. This damn thing brights the hell out of a room. So it's got some shine to it, but this is the one worth getting at $19. This is a not pass. If you're into Darth Vader, you want to have the hologram edition, you probably won't find this anymore because they discontinued this series. It did not do well. And then, of course, hey, who needs more Grand Admiral Thrawn in their lives? Well, actually, at $14.99, we probably all do. So,
man, I love Vader, so I
there you
actually
go.
might pick up that one, man. Maybe.
And he says
Just to put
Hasbro
it-
would never do anything like that. No, tripping. They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Well, I'll save you the money, Skelly. I have a Vader I haven't opened yet, and then I have another Vader I got to pick up. So you can have one. You can have the one I have right now. So
Man, all right.
There you go.
Black Friday deal.
And now you save money, so now you can spend the $19.99 on a light up Vader now. So it works itself out.
Smart.
So we're rolled through. Here, hey man, who needs some clones and some droids, right? That's always good at $37.99, right, Scully?
Yeah, dude, that's very nice, man. You can army build those.
Yeah, right? This thing is not. Yeah, this is great. I mean, like for that price is basically just over $15 a figure, which is great.
Yes, absolutely. It's very rare to get that. A lot of people weren't into Shadows in the Empire, but I know the guys over at Sorlac Digest Podcast were really happy with Prince Caesar. So at $20.49, I think from 27. Look, we're a year now removed from the $20 figure. So if you can get one for $20, it works.
Yep.
Another 2-pack.
What's up? Welcome in,
What's going on, sir? What's going on?
Hey.
What up?
There you go. Love that photo too. The Duel of Fates always works out for me. The Black Series, you've got again another droid and an actual Jedi, so you can't really kind of get ticked off with that, man. You love to see that $35.99 again, a little bit even cheaper than the $37.99. So you're working around about 14 point something, per figure. Not bad. We got to throw into the Purple Trooper and the Ned 8. Look, I love that Purple Trooper. And I'm sure if you're into Star Wars and put some photos, but 2 figures. Wait, hold on. 2 figures for $19.99. 2 figures.
Well, and not only that, but if you're also part of the Purple Gang, you're really into this Purple Trooper.
Nice.
That's actually a great price, man. Wow, $20. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
$20.
that's good.
Wow.
Like just to have is like I didn't know about this one either. I might buy this one.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Again, guys, take notes. Because if you're looking for figures, we've got them and everything. So now we're getting into a couple of ones. Look, if you loved Andor, which was a great series on Disney Plus, one of the better ones. Well, guess what? When you went to go steal that TIE Interceptor, you had the suit on, and this was one for $20.99, down 18%. Pretty good for that. Here's a set that I own, and I will tell you that the dreaded individual Scott Solo got me into it because I was not a vintage collector, but I saw this and I'm a big Jawa fan. And I'm like, you know what? I can't get rid of it. It's Carbonized Collection. It's a weird reprint. Yes, it is. But I had to buy this. This works in with 2 figures for $20. That's crazy. Yes, sir, bro. You right. If you're gonna spend that, get that.
Yeah.
But this is a good set. It's down $9. Look, it's not bad for $50. It's pretty good. It fills up a good size of your shelf. If you were into any of the Return to Tatooine that they had done or a couple of years ago and they were running through that promotion, it's a good figure. It's a good set. It's a good scale. If you're into photography, like Scully, like Fig, like Mr. Maddox over here, it works in well. But I know here's the dreaded thing because I had to do this because I'm your favorite toy dealer right here. And I had to get my friend Mr. Maddox hooked because he loves Legos. So I'm like, let's give him what he loves and everything.
Nice.
You've got 2 sets, and look, if you can get Legos for under $50, it's worth
Well,
getting
and
Legos.
not to mention the one on the far right. That one of the figs in there sells for like $25.
Oh, right there. So there, you've already made your money back, and you got the set. Wow. It's pretty good. Which figure is that, by the way? Because I might actually have to buy the set. Which figure was that now? $25? I might have to do that.
Lego?
Maybe you know, maybe you don't. I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you.
Well, the good thing about it, again, if you love the actual original movies with the clone troopers and everything, you're gonna love the actual first set. And then the second one is if you actually were into Ahsoka. And, I don't want to ruin it. Please go back and watch it. It's worth watching. But at $38 and then $32.99, come on, man. Legos, you don't see that for those prices anymore, man.
Yeah.
So it's worth it. Look, anybody that has any kids, nephews, nieces, or something, I've heard this when I was a kid. there's probably an indent on the bottom of your foot with 4 peg holes because you stepped on it somewhere. So we know this is popular, not just for us, but maybe there's somebody younger that's putting those sets together. So got no excuse. A good Christmas present for anybody. Here's the thing. Also, one more Lego set too. You want to get it from the Mandalorian.
That's
got
a good
that.
set. That's a really good set.
$23.99, bro.
Wow, yo. What?
That's
a crazy deal.
Hey, tell me if the boys over at Toy Box Chronicles isn't giving you guys the best deals that's out there. Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
We got you. And then, of course, you know, if you're like our good buddy Commander Bly, who's actually makes his own helmets and everything, well, maybe you don't want to put that work in. And you want to actually go and get like the Armorer, which is probably one of the best characters from the Mandalorian and everything, because this is the way. You know, you can actually get that helmet, and that's $83.99. These normally helmets run over $100. So it's actually pretty good to get these if you can. Sometimes they pop at Ross, sometimes they don't. I don't know if this one's going to pop at Ross because this one's kind of, every time I turn around, it's kind of selling out somewhere. And then you've got Moff Gideon's helmet, which is a dope helmet.
so awesome.
Dope helmet. But that's even a better price. Good price for the helmet. Yes, sir, Mr. Bly. $79.99. Good price for that. Scully, you into any helmets?
I am, yeah. I think we actually mentioned it, last week or the week before?
Yeah.
The Warhammer helmets, yeah. As a matter of fact, too, I actually have, I don't know if you can see it. I got the Magneto helmet right behind me. Yeah.
You got that at Ross, or you paid full price on that one?
No, I paid full price like an idiot. So, yeah.
Don't worry. We all didn't know it was going to go there.
I had never seen it at Ross, to be honest. Never. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad I paid for it. So, but yeah, I do collect props and helmets for sure.
I saw it one time. I saw that helmet one time, and I regretted not picking it up. And I was like, Magneto. Then I got home that night and was like, I think I screwed up. I should have got that helmet.
No, I love this helmet. This is actually like my favorite helmet, helmet. So I love this. But yeah, these are awesome. I just don't know if I'll be picking up some of the Star Wars one, but definitely like the prices are tempting. And yeah, they're all great, all three of them. Like you said, man, the armor is just badass, bro. Like the armor is just absolutely badass.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, they're all you know, close to 25% off. So
yeah. Fig, you got any helmets in your future?
Not these, but I do collect the Black Series helmets. I have a few, so I'll keep my eyes out. These are great prices though, and if I was gonna pick one, it'd be definitely Moff Gideon's. That helmet rocks. Yeah,
that's a great helmet too, and it's it's got LED effects in it too, so that always makes it great. Nice. And then you've got, of course, obviously, if you don't have look, one of the Mandalorians in your collection, then you're not a true fan of Star Wars. So it's always good to get that. But at $84, 23% down, can't complain on that one. Pretty good price. Again, you could be paying $100. So, take that through. So we literally like to roll the helmets. Now, we went some deep dives right here because I know that Commander Bly was here and he loves the Return of the Jedi. So, hey, man, got to put that one. This actually has sound effects as well. So $76 down, 30% down. Not too bad. Now, here's the thing. If you are into micro galaxies, on Monday, you heard us say Cube Station Kickstarter. And there's a reason, because for the longest, we've been actually buying these micro galaxies. I know myself and Chet. Fig, do you buy any of these?
I am going to start because of that Kickstarter. Because they don't come with stands. They're still really cool. But that display option is so cool. So
you usually have to keep them in on the shelf or something, right?
Yeah, just find a place.
You can if you hang them, then they're cool too. You could do that. But these cubes, you guys went over it, and
I found one. They just came out with one that I need, which is the TIE Reaper, and I was like, okay, I'm annoyed that you came out with that because I have to buy that one.
Well, if you think about that, we're just gonna roll in that
Squadron. Heck yeah, dude.
If you want something that's going to make these micro galaxy vehicles look great, and here's the best thing about some of the micro galaxies. Now, you saw that one that was $8.99, and that was the Jedi ship, which was really cool. You can get some at Ross. You can pick them up a little place at discounted points. The Cube Station is one where this Kickstarter is getting ready to start. They want everybody to go over to Kickstarter, search Cube Squadron. And just hit the notify button, because these are 3D printed, all in kind of like stations that you can throw in some. They actually come ready to put lights in. You can buy, if you're into 3D printing, you can actually buy the file, or you can actually have it printed out by them. Or if you know a friend that does do 3D printing like I do, because I know a bunch of 3D printers, especially with Dark Moocher, because he's got a channel called Moocher's 3D Designs. And then there's Mr. Maddox up there who prints the crap out of stuff. So I get all my stuff from my 2 3D printing dealers just walking all over the place. So,
That is true.
but these come with lights. And also, if you look at some of them too, like, it's really cool, man. It's a really good campaign. Make sure you guys are going over there. Make sure you're signing up, and just get ready for this to come out. This is going to be something that's going to help. I love the fact is that you had, an actual problem in the actual industry. People are like, well, what do I do with this? Do I put them on the shelves? How do I really display these? You don't come with stands. And now you don't. They can even fit into some of the IKEA shelves. So he's kind of put it where if you want to do a whole stuff, it will fit into an entire shelf. So,
these are awesome, man. This is brilliant. I've never, this is the first time, by the way, I'm hearing about this. I haven't heard about this before. So this is brand new. This is crazy cool, man. And yeah, like the idea and the concept is just brilliant. Wow.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Look, they've got points where you can hang them on walls. So maybe you don't want to have it like, where, you got something on the wall. You can actually hang it at like eye level. There's so many brilliant ways that you can do stackable. You've got no excuse not to actually, if you're into micro galaxies, I want to display them a little better. Like if you got the one that jumps to light speed, if you walk into somebody's house and see that, it's a work of art. It's not just natural, piece on the wall. And I know Chet's into that 3D printing, and like, come on, man. They got little slots to put the lights in. Brilliant.
Oh,
man.
Bro, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, man. Like I said, I literally have to go buy the tie Reaper because I need it to go. Basically, going to recreate what. Yeah, so this is. Exactly. I don't really care about all the other ships if they're not Empire. So
yeah. Well, here's the whole thing. So if you're into that, well, hey, you got no excuse for that. But we'll go back and we'll throw in something. Maybe you have a friend that's like, hey, man. I'm not into like, having Star Wars toys and everything, but I've got Alexa and I've got that dot standing around the house. What can I do with it? But I'm a Star Wars fan. Well, guess what? You can actually put that set inside an actual TIE fighter. And if you're cool at $79.98, because that's down from $109. Hey, maybe a fan that loves that and he's not into the rest of the toys like we are, but he can stuff his Alexa. He can say, hey, Alexis, buy me something else, but it can look like it's in a TIE fighter. It's kind of cool, man. And here's the thing that everybody out there, everybody that's watching, again, thank everybody for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Also think about becoming a channel member right here on the network. And also for our channel members, the Shadow Elite, we thank you. The Syndicate, and the guys that are hustling and putting it through the prospects. So we thank everybody else for doing that. Here's the great thing. $5 if every member on the show is not buying this damn droid for $5. What the hell are you doing? Like when you get a Star Wars Black Series droid for $5, you just want to buy it and just hold on to it. If maybe you don't want it, hey, buy it for like a Toys for Tots or something, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just $5. It's worth to get it. Buy multiple ones because I'm sure that for $5 they probably got a gang of these on the dock, man.
They do.
But at $5, I was like, I got to buy this droid. So.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah, that's a great gift, honestly. Yeah, for anybody.
Yeah.
Even a stranger, like just for a stranger. Like,
yeah. Somebody pops at your house and you kids with them or something. You buy those extra presents for somebody. It's good. It lights up somebody's Christmas. You
could hand these out in your van that doesn't have windows.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Yeah. I would elect everybody on the list. Don't do that unless you don't want to have your Christmas door, with your family.
Like... Whatever. My bad. All right.
I got free Black Series. No, don't do that.
Yeah. That goes.
Carry on. I guess. Carry on. I'm wrong. Whatever.
But yeah, I picked this up and everything else. That's a pretty good savings right there. And then we jump into Marvel Legends. Ooh. And Scully was saying, "Hey, wait a minute, where's the Marvel Legends?" So I got your Marvel Legends for you. We've got one of the better sets, and while they have repurposed the suitcase, so we saw that with the Punisher, it's still a great prop for toy photography. And look, Crossbones, and you've got Madam Mask. It's great characters right there. at $42.49, it's almost as if you're getting them for the original price they were a year ago, instead of the $57 that it currently is, down 27%. Again, I'm gonna push this initiative for everybody. This Namor, everybody's like, why is that one? If you ever read the actual Namor Volume 2 with Jay Lee, and also was written by John Burns, this is the imaging of that. $14, not bad, down 44%.
14 is good. 14 is good for this Namor. I really like the Blob figure though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
And that's a really good price for that.
That's a great price, bro. Like, wow, man.
And look, if you're into completing one of your, the X-Men fractions, and you want to make sure the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, this is a must. And at $51, can't complain about this. And then if you're into old school Marvel, you can go Bruce Banner and the Gray Hulk, which people don't remember that he was gray before he was green.
That's because they had a printing color problem on the printing press. That's the reason why he was gray.
True. That's a true statement right there. So, but
no,
again,
I know it's hilarious.
And then lower. No.
At $43, come on, guys. I know there's a couple. I'm looking at Scully's because I'm marking down his list. I can give.
Bro, I'm already taking screenshots of everything we're sharing. I'm gonna
Don't
go
worry.
after the show.
I'll send the slides over to you. Don't worry. I'll just send the slides over to you. But these are all Amazons, all in red right here, or orange. They're only on Amazon. Go check them out. You can actually do that right now. Don't leave the show. Just go and check out your site.
And what's great is that you could just hold your phone up and take a picture of Amazon and pull it up on Amazon. So,
bro, real quick, just want to add to that Blob, man. If people don't have that Blob figure, please get it right now. This is the lowest I've ever seen it since it was released. It was released, bro. This is the lowest I've ever seen it. It dropped to like 60. It was 70. Now at 51. Please get it. Like that's a great price.
He's a cool fig.
That's a great price.
If you don't take Scully's advice, you're going crazy right now because he knows. And at that price, 51, I doubt if it's going to go any lower. So you might as well get in on it now.
Yeah.
We jumped to the More Than Meets the Eyes, and there wasn't a lot last week. Walmart had some really nice bangers. Some G1. They had the G1 Blaster, and they had a version of Megatron and a couple of Optimus Prime and everything. But hey, bot fans are bot fans, so there's stuff right here. So we've got the the Age of Primes, which is becoming one of the new series right now that a lot of people are into. Got one of the aerial bots. I know Mr. Maddox and I know Mr. Scully love combiners. You got a combiner here. $20.99. Well, look. If they broke it down and you can find the other ones, and if they're anywhere close to this price, that's way better because I know these combiners start costing when you start putting them together.
Yeah.
If you're into the Warrior class, they've got Starscream. Hey, you got to have Starscream with any collection because hey, you definitely got to have it. They've got some Predacons right here and with Wheeljack, pretty good and everything. Again at $15. Hey, you can't complain. $15 for two cat. $15.
Yeah, that's wow. That's a 2-pack.
Yeah, 2-pack.
Wow.
$15. And then you got Bumblebee, and you're rolling with another character right here. And make sure that you're $15 again, and stay with us on this $15 thing because there's an image in the back that I saw that one of our guys out there hit the one of the targets, and it's some double maniac stuff for $15 that you're going to want to make sure that you're going in the target for it. So. And like I said, again, another one. If you're into any of the from Transformer Prime, then you've got some great characters right here. And again, $15. But look right here up on Walmart, they are doubling packs for $15. So if you're into Transformers, this is actually pretty intelligent. You're clearing out stock at the same time, but you're getting this. And look at the amount of Transformers. Again, maybe you're not into it. Maybe there's somebody Toys for Tots is coming. A lot of people who don't have good Christmas coming up. You can buy those, put it in, and you feel good about yourself. Or again, it's a present for somebody that pops in your house, and they got a kid with them, and it's a good thing. Or you're into Transformers, and you're never gonna find too many $15 Transformers, bro.
No, I'm gonna need to hit that spot like ASAP. I'm gonna need to hit
Bro, you can't buy them till the 28th. It says so on that printed side.
They stop me. This is a one time they're stopping people. But I will tell you this though. The guy that sent this over me said they let them buy it early. So
Dang.
just to let you know, but yeah, maybe again, $15 you can't pass up 2 Transformers.
Yeah,
You know,
no
so
way. No
make
way,
sure you
no
guys
way.
are definitely checking that out. But that's at Walmart if I didn't let you know. So make sure you're going over to the superstore and getting your stuff too. And you know as well as I do, no matter where you're at in America, there's a Walmart. So you got that rolled out. We've got from the next slide, and let me see, let me get my whole thing right here. All right, let's go. Our next slide is gonna be, let's see, hold on. All right, let's see, we got that going. There you go. We got Yo Joe, and stick
Yo
with us before the
Joe.
end of the show because there's something G.I. Joe related we got to talk about.
Pretty
But
awesome.
look, if you're looking like you and I and everybody else knows that the G.I. Joe is the demon that you don't want, but you gotta keep buying. Whether it's a
Yo, that is
retro,
such a true statement. Oh my god.
whether it's a retro, whether it's an actual regular, or whether it's one of the deluxe. If you can get these for any kind of good price, you definitely do it. Retro card back, rock and roll, which is, look, I'll be quite honest with you. The retro card backs are not doing well in Walmart. So, and apparently they're not doing that great over in Amazon too, because these are over Amazon. But you actually are able to find them at discount most of the time. But from $27.99 to $20.99, 25%, yeah, that's worth picking up. But now, if you were last week, if you were at searching Walmart, and Mr. Maddox, you and I both talked about this, and another regret I didn't pick up this retro card back Wakanda. If it was last week, it was for like $8.46 or something over at Walmart.
Dang.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually $4 more right now on Amazon too. It's 18 now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dang, no way.
Then now's the time to jump in. So at 18, now we just got right on the moment. See, that's what I love this about the show. We're getting you real-time stats. It's $18.99 for Wakanda, but that's still a pretty good price for Wakanda. And then how many times, if you haven't gone over to Studio 112 FX and saw the massive G.I. Joe photo taken by Mr. Maddox and me doing the cinematography work on that one, then you know you need troopers in your life and everything else like that. So Cobra Viper at $20.99, it's a must. But don't sleep on Cobra. It's another $20 Cobra that's must have as well. And then they've got Alpine. And again, if you love the original Sunbow show, Alpine's right there. So I know Fig collects it. I know Scully collects it. Any of these four. Now we got some more after this, but which ones you guys eyeing right now?
Bro, the Viper for sure. Dude,
Okay.
like I'll army build that thing like crazy at $20, bro.
Okay. Fig.
Yeah. The Viper, at least a couple at that price. I don't have Alpine yet, so he's a grab. And I would probably pick up the retro carded rock and roll for my boy Bly, because I know he prefers that look.
Yeah, original 13. Original 13. And if you haven't seen this, there is a banger of an actual unbox that Mr. Maddox did for the original 13. And I'm just a couple of characters down from completing that and classified. And I can't wait. I love the original. I grew up on the original 13. Looks great. But we're not done with G.I. Joe Classified. Oh, no, not by any means.
Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Hold on.
The trouble bubble.
Zoom
Let's
in
go.
here, bro, to see that price. Like, what?
Trouble Bubble now is $44.
Okay, guys, get on it. The prices are going up. So $44 for the Trouble Bubble, but still good price for it. You've got look, anytime you get a deluxe character, and especially the ones that come with the animals, you want to jump on them when they jump below the price. Normally this is in the 40s. This is actually 34, 38 if the price had to jump in a second. Here's the thing about Walmart. This Alley Viper is probably one of the best troop builders out there. At $20, I had to stop myself from buying, just putting $100 and saying I just need 5 of these. I had to literally stop myself from doing that. But this is one of the best looking classified troop builders out there. I'm seeing Scully's eyes popping, but but one more is if you didn't get the Night Force shooter, and right now if you're reading the Energon universe, G.I. Joe, she made her appearance in the actual G.I. Joe book, not the one written by Larry Hama, but the other one that's based on Energon universe. this character is actually going up in people's recognitions. So at $10, it's great to get her. And she has not been made in any other form but the Nightforge version. So it's worth it. But Scully, I see your eyes busting. What I see your wallet's about to bust too. So which one's you
Man, bro, honestly, like all of these, man. But again, yeah, the Trooper, the Viper, that's great. The Truffle Bubble, definitely. I definitely want to get that for sure.
Yep, you guys, Yo Retro all day from Commander Bly. Everybody's like the bubble, even at $44, is still pretty good. That's Commander Bly.
Yeah.
And it's like that dog's worth 35. You damn right he is.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like Timber that we got like 4 times already. You know,
No,
it's
yeah.
like, you know, and that's a pretty good looking rock, man.
Yeah, this
or
Crimson
Doberman.
Viper is crazy for
Yeah.
$20. It's
Yeah,
like,
again, I literally sat there the other day and saw $20. Like, ah, damn, I do kind of need 5 of them, but I don't know if I could justify that.
I know. And you know what's crazy? This is one of the Vipers that I actually don't have.
Oh, what now you do, brother. Now you do.
That's why I'm just like, oh my God, like my gears are grinding in my head.
We're rolling that down. So hey man, little things. So we all know our pocketbook is being broken by G.I. Joe. But guess what? Our pocketbooks probably won't be broken by this. But if you out there's some Super 7 fans. Look, the best thing the Super 7 did make is one that Instagram post saying that they're closing their stores, which we were all like, yeah, you should probably had done that about 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
Common sense is returning to Super 7 because this doesn't make any sense. But if you're into kaiju, which we are here on the channel, then you know you get Mecha Godzilla. Who doesn't want Mecha Godzilla? 1975 is one of my favorite movies. And then you've got the 62 version of that. These are actually some of the best ones. But guess what? The price $15 and $13. Jump on this because you and I both know Super 7 damn near almost does nothing below $40.
Yeah.
Well, these are the reaction ones too, though. So
they are.
Yeah, these are the 5 POA, right? 5 points of articulation.
But if you're
bro.
if you're running out of room, and also these are actually priced appropriately for these actual figures. I just picked up another shooter to use for a custom. They're tripping with toys.
Nice.
There you go, $10, brother. $10. You can't beat that.
Nice.
If you're into the Silverhawks and you knew it was way too expensive at $50 and plus higher, you're able to now pick up. And I saw all of them from the Copper Kid to Steel Jaw to all of them up there. But we just put a couple here. They're at $40.49. They come up from pretty good accessories. I'm not into this version like the Thundercats. I'm not kind of into that, but these are, look, you're beating the price. And then here's the thing that's really another Silverhawk villain, Windhammer, I'm sorry, at $29. You're not going to find that on Super 7 of those prices.
Yeah,
that's an actual good price for a villain.
Yeah.
But we're not done with supering ourselves out and everything. Maybe you just want to have a throwback Lion-O. You don't want to go to like any of the like Robo Toy Fests and spend a whole bunch of money on a carded version, but you just want your heart saying he's there. Well, you can get this updated version. That's only $20. Not too bad for that. Another reaction. I put this on the list because, you know, come on, damn it, just Gremlin. You know,
cool.
Yeah, at $11, not too bad either. And then, of course, the Invasion of Astro Monsters, my favorite actual all-time Godzilla movie, especially when he does the little dance and everything. But he's actually a glow-in-the-dark one. So at $15, not too bad here. This has been haunting Mr. Maddox. And I see Scully's eyes popping out of his head at $45.99. Why don't you have a Playmates re-version of the actual Technodrome? Because I've been for months, he's been looking at this, and I know he's been saying to himself, I want it. 44, not too bad. Scully, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, man, not bad at all. For the play set, great price. The rest of the stuff, still good prices. It's just not for me.
Yes.
But it is definitely great prices. Yeah, because those are not worth anything retail, bro.
It's all right, man. You could just say they're junk and trash. It's
like
right.
They are not worth anything retail, bro. So don't even pay retail for those. But for these type of prices, yes, absolutely. If you're into them, definitely snag.
And I will tell you this too. Like while I said things for Toys for Tots, if you're gonna buy something for an unprivileged child, try to get them something good. Don't buy this.
Don't buy him Super 7 stuff.
Don't buy Super 7.
Don't do that because it's even. I could just see you like headed out to a kid. He's like, "Oh, Super 7." So I can understand him being upset. He's all right to be ungrateful if you get a Super 7 gift.
It's like, now I'm going to get beat up at school.
Yeah,
Thanks
like,
a lot. No,
none of my friends actually buy this. It's like, wow.
It's true.
You could just give me food. So, yeah, don't put that in Twitch for Top Box, guys.
Yeah, no.
Put some good figures in. All right, we got some miscellaneous stuff. And when I say
Okay.
miscellaneous, here's one. Todd, if you haven't read the Berserker comic book now, graphic novel, Keanu Reeves is going to do a movie based on this character. When this thing came out, it was stretching some mighty dollars at $33.99. Not too bad. Comes with a crap load of accessories, though.
And it's one of those things where it's the mystery of McFarlane mystery box.
Yeah,
this is a good figure and he can't make any other ones. So
I don't know that. Well, while we were looking at Playmates and everything, Playmates did this version of Godzilla and Kong, and this is electronic version. So he does a roar. And guess what? At $10, I'm hollering for this character right now.
Oh wow! Okay, that's cool.
Like I said again, I'm into kaiju's, but I'm like $10 for a 7-inch character.
10's good, man.
And it's electronic.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Anybody on the panel into Motu?
Nope.
All right, that's a quick def of
a little bit.
All right, a little bit. All right, well, guess what? You get yourselves a vintage version of Skeletor, which is actually not too bad. $15. I'm not going to complain about a Motu character at that.
Yeah.
And then you've also got the Turtles of Grayskull. So they kind of had this. Now, Mr. Maddox and I will tell you this. And at $11 and everything, it's just wait a little while longer. You probably go to Ross because those crossovers are popping up. We saw at least 5 or 6 of them in Ross. We were like, got a bad feeling how this went for Mattel.
Yeah.
But these aren't bad though, and everything. And I think the crossover one is actually, it's probably kind of cool if you end up purchasing that, or a friend that's into it. So it's worth it. Got some pretty good accessories, so we're into that. Beating on the chest. Now I had to come up with some weird stuff because I got to tell you, we've got the Jada ones. You've got, if you're into the whole Mega Man and kind of things, you've got that Jada $10. Here's one that I just went and I said I had to do it. Look, it was a duck that looks like Geordie LaForge. It somehow just threw me. And I don't know, about $16, but it was just so damn silly I had to put that on the list. You've got Boris Karloff. If you're into NECA, $24.49.
That's not bad.
Definitely worth the buy. If any guys are into Marvel, and again, we just saw the TIE Fighter, maybe somebody's into Iron Man, you can put your Echo Dot in that for $59.99.
Nice.
We will throw it into Hot Toys. Guess what? You won't see a Hot Toy for $199, but you will over at Walmart.
What?
They've got this from Black Widow. Yes, sir. They got Taskmaster.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot Toys.
Yep. Walmart. So go holler at your boy. There's a Black Friday sale. And then the game.com, this was one by Fig that said, look, they've got a Black Friday sale that's popping up, and they've got it starting on the 21st. And they've got, if you're into Mayfax, you're into SH Figure Arts, if you're into Gundam, if you're into, that's the place to go to look for those import figures. I've heard they're extremely trustable and reliable, so you definitely want to go there and pick them up. Scully, Fig, have you guys ordered from them before?
Yeah, man. I was actually gonna say, I love Nin Nin. I've bought from them many times, man. And yeah, they have right now, like, I think the best deals so far as like imports. So like you mentioned, man, SH Figure Arts, Mayfex, all the imports, bro. They got them all on sale, man. They ship super fast. Super reliable. Yes, they've been around for ages, man, and I've been buying from them like for years now, like 4 or 5 years at least. So they're very great, man. And yeah, the sale like prices are actually really good, man. I got a couple of them, not this year, but a few years ago. I've got a few of them, and yeah, they were great prices.
Yeah, well, like I said again, Fig told me they're always trusted and reliable, so we're going with the experts on our panel. So thanks, Fig, for bringing this up, because if you can get any kind of imports at good prices with trusted, reliable people, it's always smart, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's some stuff on there that's like 50% off, too. Which is awesome. So definitely check it out.
Now, myself and Mr. Max, we have a segment on the show every now and then called High End Toys. And now here's the thing. If you want to be jealous, you can look at the back room right there and see a guy with the real cabinet. But if you can't get a hold of a real cabinet and your space in an apartment and say, I can't put an actual 80s machine in, well, you can do a reduced one. And Arcade One Up has Black Friday sales, and they're at Walmart. And hey, maybe you want a Pac-Man, or you want a Golden Tee, or you want a Miss Pac-Man, or the game that I spent the crap load of quarters on was NBA Jams, and it took a lot of my money. $449. They come all, it comes in the box, pretty easily assemble. They actually, you can stick it in the corner in an apartment. It doesn't take up a lot of room. They're good if you can't actually get the real cabinets, but again,
these are the deluxe ones, so they're taller, so you don't have to buy the riser, which is great.
Yeah. So again, it's worth the money, but they're all on Walmart. And then, hey, let's knock out Big Bad Toy Store. They're running all week deals there. Make sure you're putting your money in over there because they've got a bunch of stuff they're trying to get out of their inventory. Valaverse, again, trying to get stuff out of the inventory. Maybe you're really looking at a couple of those characters. You got a Black Friday sale coming on. And Hasbro Pulse is taking it. Not only are they trying to give you stuff on Friday, they want you to come back Cyber Money and buy stuff. So that's all the guys that we have out here. I hope, gentlemen, that we've given the best prices we can out there on some deals. Scully, I will be sending that slide to you at the end of the episode.
All right.
Make sure you guys got that. Again, if we haven't told you right now, make sure you're actually subscribing to the channel, liking. Make sure that you get those comments on, do all the things that we want you to do. And yes, actually, come over and say, time to go shopping. And then hell yeah. Yeah. He's got that right. Hey, and Dr. Brentley does say Big Bad Toy Store has to make room for the Bandito. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, hey, we're running out of time because we're close to the Sarlacc Digest. We got a couple minutes. And guess what? Now, SKN is going to do something we've done for a while. We got a home show that we go to. And we've done it several times, and we will continue to go to it several times. And we got a little slide for you, a little trailer to go up for that. And we'll let you know where we're going to, Chet.
We're going to, I don't know. I think we need some, I think someone wants to jump on and tell us where we're going. I think, is that what happened?
I think
Wait, you didn't tell me where the SoCal Joe Show is. Whoa, where are you boys off to in such a hurry? The SoCal Joe Show, of course. The SoCal Joe Show isn't until December 7th. You still have plenty of time. The whole SKN crew will be there. It's at the Embassy Suites in Temecula. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Wow, thanks, Shipwreck, for that knowledge, man.
So, I mean, Shipwreck wanted to say that. He was like, I have something I need to tell you guys. So, there you go.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best PSAs I've ever seen, man. So informative and everything is that. Now I know that we're going, but guess what? December 7th in Temecula, California, at the Embassy Suites in Temecula is the SoCal Joe Show, and we will be live streaming. So if you at the last time of the year that you can see myself, Mr. Maddox, maybe Scully, because you get Brad to go pick him up. And then, Dr. Brentley, we're all going to try to be there, having a good time, live streaming. Here's the thing: if you get down there, they got an early bird. If you pay at 9 a.m., you can go in there 1 hour early and actually, basically get all the stuff and take it in before everybody else gets all the deals you're able to get. They've got a lot of vintage collectors that's out there, a lot of vintage customizers as well. A lot of guys that we know, Yo to the Joe, for Total Custom Madness, he's there. They've got a lot of great guys that's usually at those shows. And also, if you're looking for any HasLabs or any of the 3D printed, because we've seen an actual 3D printed classified Sky Striker that somebody bought. So they've got some real stuff, but that's December 7th at the NBC Suites in Temecula, California. Early bird, 9 a.m., regular mittens at 10 a.m. They also have a custom figure that they do every year, and they put it in packaging, and they add box art and everything else, and that usually goes for a pretty good penny. So, if you're into custom figures, it's there. But that's the last opportunity of the year that you'll be able to hang out with the SKA crew live, or you can just be on, but we will be broadcasting on the network from there too. So it's going to be an interesting point. Guys, I know, Scully, I don't think you've been to the Robo Toy Show, but have you been to the SoCal Joe Show before?
No, man, I haven't. So I'm definitely gonna try to make it out there. Cause yeah, I would like to check it out and see it. It's gonna be my first time if I do. So
There
yeah.
you go. There you go. And we know while Fig will be in Southern California, he'll be going to a place that everybody loves and everything. And it's, it's they've called it the greatest place on earth.
Waffle House.
Cane's Chicken. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. No, so he will be in Southern California, not at the Joe Show, but he will be at a place far, far away, just like our Sarlacc Digest brothers right here and everything on Star Wars. So if you're into that, it's right there. So, hey, man, guys, we ran through the deals. Did we learn some things tonight about when to save money on Black Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I learned a lot about Super 7.
Yes. Yes, we've all learned a little bit about Super 7.
Unfortunately, you have to learn sometime.
Absolutely. Hey, man, so like I said, again, we will be on Friday night at Pixel Plastic Inc. But, hey, everybody have a good Thanksgiving. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and enjoying it and be thankful for the things that you have and, all the blessings that you do have this year instead of things we don't have. So make sure. Scully, give out your Thanksgiving blessings to everybody, my friend.
Yeah, man, can't really say any more than you did, bro. Count your blessings, be grateful for everything that we have, and just remember that there's a lot of people out there in the world, and even like in our cities and in our country, like right next door to us, that don't have what we have. So just be grateful and always remember that, and hold your family and friends close. And I hope everybody have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Fig.
Just on top of that, eat lots of good food with your family and friends. Enjoy the day. Just be blessed and be grateful for every moment we have. And appreciate everybody watching the show. Remember to subscribe, like, check us all of us out on all our socials. Everybody have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. I will tell you one thing I'm thankful for is I'm on a show with 3 of the best damn toy photographers on the face of the planet.
Oh, man.
Mr. Scully, Mr. Maddox, Mr. Fig. If you guys haven't checked out their socials, you are not seeing the best shots on the planet. These guys make action figures beautiful. So all that money that you're spending at Walmart and Target, send those figures to these guys. They'll shoot it and they'll make it better. They'll let you know why you should have it. And guess what? I always leave the last word to the greatest human being on the face of the planet, my brother, Glad every day. The thing that I am thankful for every damn time I'm on this channel, Mr. Maddox makes life so stinking wonderful that it's amazing. Scully as well, blessing the energy that he has. Fig, just a classic human being. All our listeners out there, Commander Bly, to the, from the front to the back, to the guys that are supporting us, Judge Dredd, like I said, everybody everybody that's in there. Dr. Brentley is doing work, Tripping with Toys. We appreciate all you guys for the channel membership or just tuning in. We thank you. But again, the man that gets the last word, because he got the greatest words of all time, Mr. Chet Maddox. Why are you thankful? And send it to another place, my friend.
Oh, sir, thank you so much. Look, there are so many names to mention about that, but what I am the most grateful for is for the network, no pun intended, that we have been building over the last couple of years between all the channels that we work with, Toy Merc, Sarlacc Digest, Blitz Transmission, Commander Bly, all of these networks that we have around, everybody that's involved. I'm extremely grateful for that, and I'm glad to be one of the people involved in keeping the bullshit toxicity away and just helping everybody to understand that, like, look, I love this. I love this industry. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm thankful that, we have this time to be able to sit around and talk about toys. There are people that literally can't put food on their tables, and here we are talking about how great it is to be able to buy discounted toys. So I encourage everybody to take some time and not think about the food, not think about anything, but just reflect on what you've done, where you've been, and where you're going, and make that shit count, because you only get one chance, and every minute that passes, you never get that shit back. Your time is your currency. Don't waste that shit arguing about toys. Don't waste that shit coming in and bringing toxicity into something that's supposed to be something as like somewhere for everyone to distract themselves from the daily thing. So I'm extremely grateful for everybody on this cast. Fig Fury, Skelly, Alexander, Thunderous Storm. You know I love you guys to death.
Love you guys.
Storm is like a brother from another mother. We basically look identical. I know people get us confused sometimes. But again, to everybody on the backside, Rad and Dr. Brentley and Moocher and Scott, like you guys, it wouldn't be what it is without you. So with that being said, we appreciate you. I appreciate all of the members, everyone that stopped by. You could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be here. And because of that, we thank you for that. And so with that being said, keep chasing that plastic dragon. And until next time, we'll see you and enjoy and have a great turkey day. Eat a lot of shit, get stuffed, and report back here on Friday because we'll be back on Friday with Pixel Plastic Inc. This is Toy Box Chronicles. Till next time.